Actually, let's get you a bit closer. I've got two little setups for this. We got this one, which I'll go for because it's closer. Laddie, hey, thanks for joining. Is it charging? Yeah. Let's get the chat out. Steady. There we go. Alright, let me just get the chat up on YouTube. Oh, it's been a long day, long week. But yeah, I thought, I promised the streams. So let's keep with them, to be honest. Hello, Dave. Thanks for joining. Yeah, let's just switch this around to the mic. Oh, okay. We cannot rotate. We can't rotate when we've gone live. Yeah, so thanks for the good views recently, everyone. I appreciated it. I went on a former anti-SJWs channel today, and we spoke about. Oh no! Oh no, Holly. Why can't you sleep? Are they still running around the hotel? Oh no, you shouldn't be joining my stream, Holly. Good old anti-SJWs. What's your favorite movie? Oh no, Holly, have you not tried ringing anyone? Hi, Beast Boy. Thanks for joining. You fuck. Very angry. Holly, have you not called? Try calling the front desk again. Hi, a girl has no name, no one at reception. Start banging on your door. Eyes of Tammy Faye. I've never heard of that. Do you mean it's coming out today, or it came out today like an anniversary? Hi, Tito. Gamer Gang, Gamer Gang. Gucci Gang, who remembers that? That's a throwback. I hate men. I'm sorry, Holly. Kavernacle, hi. I have a recommendation. You should cover the Soviet Union and why socialism doesn't necessitate the failings of the country at some point, like most conservatives believe. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I'd even fucking start with that one. It's such a big topic, really. I mean, I cover that stuff kind of in like general videos. I should stream sometimes. No, I wasn't calling you out. Wait, wait one second. Let me get the comment. Can I make a video on black Nazis? Are they even a thing? Is that like actually a thing? Raxim saying, hello, how you dude? I think I fucked up playing the open beta for New World. I mean, you're allowed to play the open beta, but I was just wondering, like, I saw some of the art for that game and I was like, shit, I swear to God that was meant to be like a game about Native Americans where you killed like settlers made by like a bunch of Ukrainian white people, and then it turns out it was. Shay, recently discovered your videos and they're good stuff. You should have more subscribers. Thank you for your content, dude. Appreciate that, Shay. We're getting there. I'm confident. I'm confident I'm getting 50k this year. Like, that should just happen. So just recommend my channel if you want to spread awareness, and that's like No Way saying, I feel like your channel has been growing a lot lately. Hope you hit 100k by the end of 2022. Yeah, I appreciate that, No Way. 100k by the end of 2022. I think that's a bit steep for me. 70k by the end of 2022. I'll be well happy with. Freaking Ukraine, man. More Reddit recommendations. Holly, the best ones, relationships is always juicy. If you haven't gotten that already. What else do I like reading? Ask UK is good. Ask Reddit is of course a good one. Confessions is a good one as well. Holly Cringe is a good one. What's a big rabbit hole I like going down in Reddit? I'm trying to think. What have I spent loads of time? Relationships is a big one just for realizing how shitty people are. Why do I dislike Jimmy Dore? Because, well, you know, I believe in science and he's just a conspiracy theorist, might be a good one. Also, super toxic, bragged about sexually harassing Anna Kasparian, gross. Gross enough he did it, but then he brags about it is crazy. Also, fucking stupid. He's one of those stupid Tulsi leftists who's just anti-US imperialism, but they're not anti-war. Jimmy Dore likes horse pace, yeah, exactly. Noag saying, I think he could easily hit 100k by the end of 2022. His content is up to par for at least 150, 300k. Yeah, I appreciate that. We'll just see how it goes, to be honest. I started this year on 13k. I'm now on 43.3, I believe. So it's been going well. That's a 30k growth. I got Pfizer. I felt like shit after the second one. TY, that's funny. Your grandpa probably has had them in his life. I'm guessing. Yeah, Jimmy Dore loves the panda to the right. Yeah, I agree with that. Yankee Buffalo Soldier saying, seems like the main complaint of the anti-SJW is the white guy should be the centre of attention at all times when he's not. That media must be woke. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, if it's not a white guy, it's woke. You can't. So I went on a channel called Nerdette's Newsstand today, and they actually used to be like an anti-SJW channel. But they've changed recently, and I remember they used to leave me not hate comments, but a lot of comments telling me I was stupid and stuff. And we were talking about this today because I just went on their live stream to talk about this stuff, and basically, we both said like the tokenization argument of like minorities is so ridiculous, right? Because if you put in a character who's like trans or some sort of minority, and don't really talk about their background as part of the story or something, they say, well, you're tokenizing them, you're just putting it in for the sake of it. But if it's like The Last of Us 2, where you put a trans character in it, and the trans character's transition and coming out is part of the story, then they say that's also tokenization, wokeness and stuff. It's just like a paradox for them. Like, what would they be happy with? Let's read some more comments. Some more stuff. Yeah, Jeremy Corbyn's brother is a fucking nut. Yeah, he's absolutely insane. He's like one of these absolutely crazy leftists. Would you even call him a leftist? I don't even know, to be honest. Singularity, thanks for joining the stream. Literally just politicizing people's identities. Yeah, exactly. Do I have a brother? Yeah, I have two brothers. One's a YouTuber. One is not a YouTuber. What's your favorite Pokemon? I don't know, really. Pikachu? Is that like a really normie answer? But I like Pikachu. Jeremy's still getting trolled in his comment section. That's good. I'm glad about that. I just discovered her as well. But Nerdette Newsstand. Kavos, yeah, Kavos is my brother. Yeah, Red Leader. Type in Piers Corbyn. He's an absolute nutter. Just massive conspiracy theorist. Yeah, Kavos is my younger brother. Red Leader, he's one of those leftists who's proper jumped off the deep end about like 5G and like Big Pharma and shit like that. So, thoughts on the song Rick and Morty? Never heard a song called Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, the show I never watched. What does he think about my content? I mean, yeah, I guess he thinks it's good, but he's not that political, so you probably don't watch most of it and think about the politics of it. Yeah, well, Ready Steady. There was Of course, social conservatism in the Soviet Union, it wasn't like the most woke liberal place ever. But it also obviously was created 100 years ago. What? And the Civil War ended 100 years ago this year. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's some sort of communist Wrexham, but he's still crazy. Oh, Super Mokes, that's cool. I've been wondering if you two were brothers for a while. Kavos the Drama Channel is your brother. Yeah, he's my little brother. That's weird. It's funny. You two don't know that like we're related. Who did you subscribe to first, Super Mokes? If you're subscribed to both of us, and no way. When did you subscribe to my channel? Yeah, Piers Corbyn. Yeah, it's Jeremy Corbyn's brother. I don't think they're close or anything because he's crazy. Which game consoles do I own? Switch, PS4, PS3, PS5, Wii U, Xbox One, and I have a gaming PC which I don't play games on. And I pretty much have all the old ones like 3DS, Vita, all those shit. I was subbed to Kavos first, and you didn't know we were related. That's pretty cool. When did you subscribe to me? I saw your channel on Reddit this year. Oh, awesome. How old were you when you subscribed to Kavos' channel? I think I've seen you before, Stone. What you mean in real life? In real life, I highly doubt it. I don't go out enough. Okay, I need to drink some coffee. I'm just not got the energy today. I'm just really tired. Hi Alex. What's your favorite part of the English countryside? I mean, we went to. Is it called Northumberland still? I don't know. Me and Holly, who was in the chat earlier, we drove to Scotland, and I loved the border territory of Scotland. Like it was so nice and hilly. That was pretty beautiful. I like the south coast a fair bit as well. If we're talking about the UK, like Scotland looks way nicer than the UK, than England. I mean, but if we're talking about England, yeah. Yeah, Alex. Hope you enjoy those videos. I'm probably not doing any more for a while. To be honest, I like doing them a fair bit, but there's just not enough to say. To be honest, to keep making videos on it, I just be repeating myself like they do. Kate saying, "Hey, bro, I'm in with my friend in her car. Woo. Have you just finished work, or have you been out somewhere? Are you going out? You're tired. It's 2:49. Yeah, but the Black Angel, I normally stay up all night, so like 6, 7 a.m. So well, basically, just my day was woke up, did a really big workout to make up for missing for yesterday, and then I jumped straight on a live stream for about an hour and a bit, and then I had my dinner. And I just lay on my bed and I thought I'm fucked. Chocolate milk, no, it's hot chocolate and coffee, basically. I want to visit Wales, Stone. That's the next one I want to do. Yeah, we just waxed all day. How was work this time? What's the drama today? Do you know or do Ryan Kinnell? Yeah, nerdrotic. To be honest, with people who I don't know as much, like nerdrotic, I just don't want to unleash a load of fucking brigading on my channel. I feel safe enough criticizing geeks and gamers and the quartering. Ryan Kinnell is small fry. Like I use him sometimes in my videos. He only got a couple thousand more subscribers than me. Hey Matt, thanks for just coming to say hi. Hope you have a good weekend. Yeah, Alex, I've kind of done a video on that ages ago. If you type in Kavernacle anti-SJW, I don't know how long you've been subscribed to me. I did a lot of videos on them not understanding like capitalism a lot last year, so maybe go and have a look at them. It might be what you're looking for. Nah, I'm not. I'm probably not doing nerdrotic. I Tom tomorrow, okay. Can someone please explain to me, is the government of Nicaragua bad? I've asked a couple people and got loads of different answers because I saw the Riverdale cast all like saying some shit about Nicaragua, and I'm probably gonna make my video on it tomorrow. Okay, I'd consider that a successful day then. What's up, Cav? Hey, Leo, thanks for joining. Duterte is the worst. What in the Philippines? Yeah, streaming quite early UK time. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. Hey, Sergio, thanks for recently checking out my channel. Yeah, Red Leader to be it's more in the vein of my North Korea video. It's like, or Cuba. It's like I don't have to agree with the government necessarily to tell Americans to fuck off. No, someone explained, to be honest, like, I know about Nicaraguan politics. It just kind of ends in the 1990s, so I need to read up on it. Like, the history of Nicaragua, I know all about pretty well, especially the Socialist Revolution. Obviously, the Contra stuff I know pretty well. It's just a bit afterwards. But someone has explained to me, like, the legacy of the Sandinistas and the Contras in the country and stuff. Riverdale is a propaganda outlet. No, I think the creator of Riverdale is from Nicaragua, or his family are. I'm gonna have a look and see if he has links to the Contras, because it really wouldn't surprise me. It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna research it tomorrow. If I can't form a strong opinion on Nicaragua itself, it's just gonna be like an anti-imperialism video instead. Oh yeah, Red Leader, I still need to read your DM about the CIA. It was just too heavy for me to open it when you sent it, so I just like, I want to read this all and respond, so I just not gonna open it. I'll open it tonight. Yeah, no, Ready Steady, I know about Philippine politics. His war on drugs is mental. Like, just basically vigilantes killing drug addicts and stuff. The Archie remake, yeah, apparently. I've got it all. I've got it all saved on my Twitter bookmarks. I missed some comments. I love mockers. Yeah, I like mockers a lot as well. Raxim, you just finished university, didn't you? Is that why you're up late? Yeah, sorry to hear that, Spooky Kitty. It's so bad in America right now. The Herman Cain Award subreddit is like, it's just crazy. Like, how many young people are dying like in their 30s. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about the reasons why they're dying, so I don't get my YouTube flag. But you can imagine, in this big world situation that's been going on since January 2020, why people in their 30s might be dying. Sorry, reading some more stuff. Alex, there's endless content, but for me, I'll just be repeating myself. I don't want to be the anti SJW. I'm happy to cover it, but like, not for every video. But they do well, so it makes me more money. So I have a financial incentive to do it, but I just don't want to. Did Eastern Bloc countries do surveillance on their citizens during the Cold War? I mean, yeah, they did. But I mean, Kasani, it's just important to remember that like the US did the exact same thing and they still do it as well. So it's not like a unique thing. I mean, some countries are worse, like East Germany and shit like that. Maybe in like cities, but you obviously don't have the technology to surveil people all over those massive like rural Eastern European countries and stuff. What's iconic food for Scotland, in your opinion? I mean, the iconic food is just Smith Black. I'm not going to read. I think Smith says, I think something, meaning the global health situation, will change voting demographics. I mean, from that Herman Cain award, it's so brutal. I actually wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Like who it's targeting mainly. I should finish this. Right, reading some more stuff. Alright, listen to music. Let's put on something a bit more relaxing. I was listening to kind of crazy music, and it puts me off a bit. You guys seen any good topics of videos lately? Because I was actually quite happy. Like I do love getting suggestions. Hikmet sent me some pretty good ones on Instagram. I'm not sure if I'll get around to any of them this week, but I love it when someone gives me actually like a good suggestion, then I make it, and it actually is a good video, like the Fat Four video on Monday. To be honest, I just need to be a bit more switched on sometimes. AJ Olivia saying, don't talk about politics. Who saying that to? The chat or me? I mean, you're probably in the wrong place if you don't want to talk about politics. Oh, you can pick your nose. No, I was... If you have a beard, you understand. I was just finishing off the drink, but if it got in my beard, I didn't want it to look disgusting, so that's why I covered the camera. Bob, I've actually done that video like over a year ago. The Vosh comparing black separatists to white supremacists. Yeah, I've done that ages ago. Type in Kavernacle Vosh black nationalism or something. Basically, people. What do you make of Douglas Murray? Just the fucking racist, pretty much. Massive bigot and just typical Tory. Have I covered Rocketeer? Do you mean the film, or is there a YouTuber called Rocketeer? Oh, thanks for the donation. The guy did $2. Smith, $10. The Black Angel, so kind of you. £10. Just a little super chat for your good work, but I need to go back to sleep now. Oh damn! So you must be from the UK. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in and the donation, and I appreciate your comments lately and support. So very, very nice of you. And the other guy donated as well. I always appreciate your super chats. You guys are really, really nice. You know I'll read your comments anyway, though. Yeah, Alex, I can't see them ever stepping in with the anti-SJW crowd. It just caused too much of a shitstorm, to be honest. Sergio saying, did you see the amazing atheist response to you? He subscribed to you, by the way. Would you ever want to talk to him? He streams a lot. Yeah. I clarified this in my David Patman video, but here's something I just want to say for the future. I'm not really interested. Okay, you can think of what you want of me about this. Okay, maybe actually I'll explain my logic behind this. So I upload 3 videos a week, every week, and I live stream twice, right? Because as much as I like making videos, YouTube's also my job, so I kind of have to make videos. So once I make a video, it's pretty much just gone out of my mind. Like, I'm not thinking about it anymore. It's just like, it's out there on YouTube. You can watch it, you can comment on it. Maybe I'll reply to some comments. Probably won't, because I'm not thinking about it anymore. When I make longer videos, because I'm going to make a Hunter Avalon one as well, or Avalon, however you say it. And I made a David Pacman one. And to me, you can tell me if it's wrong. To me, right, YouTube is just like the news, right? I watch these videos and I criticize them and I give my opinion, and you can take it or leave it. And that's it, really. You can respond, make your big response video to me, and that's fine as well, but I'm probably not going to watch it. And I'm really not up for debating a lot of my things. If that seems closed-minded to you, that's fair enough, but I'm really just not, time-wise or anything, I just don't really care, to be honest. So, Amazing Atheist, I don't want to have a chat with him. I don't want to respond to his comments on me. I'm not going to watch his video on me. And you can say that's like, you should do that because you've spent so much time doing this and saying stuff about him. But to be honest, it's a mixture of things. I don't want to drag things out. I don't like talking to people much anyway. Like, I like sitting down for like a friendly conversation. Like I had a nice one, like I said, that with that Nadette's newsstand today, because we were just talking about something we both agreed on generally, and it was just like a pretty casual conversation. I'm not really up for looking for like some sort of debate, like, well, you said this about me, and I got to explain myself and get defensive, and then it might get quite toxic. That's the thing, right? Like, I've said some stuff about him, which apparently people have said from the video he didn't really take too kindly to. So I'm not really up for like some sort of hostile debate with him. But yeah, wouldn't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to most people. I mean, there's certain people maybe I'd jump in for a friendly chat with, but it'd have to be like a good faith conversation mainly. And I don't think, not that it wouldn't be good faith, but I think it's just a bit too hostile and awkward, to be honest. Deep fried Mars bar, yeah, that's the delicacy of Scotland, isn't it? Let me just flick some music on. Basically, I've been listening to music on YouTube just while we're talking, but I keep having to change the song. I might just stick on like some ambient song from The Last of Us or Cyberpunk or something. Alright, Last of Us Part 2, Ride with Joel and Tommy, post-apocalyptic beats and rain sounds from The Last of Us 1 and 2. Alright. Where's the rain sound? All I wanted was the rain sound. I'm not getting it. Alright, let's fuck it. Let's just put on some... Put some other Last of Us. The Museum from The Last of Us 2. Let's read some more stuff. My home country. Where are you from, Bob? Okay. Also, for suggestions, the way I think about videos is not just like, if something is too strictly, okay, I don't know how to explain it. It has to be, as I've said this before, it has to be like marketable. It needs like a hook for people to watch it. So the hook for tomorrow's video will probably be about Riverdale, talking about Nicaragua, right? That's the hook. That's what people are going to click on the video for. And then I'm going to talk about Nicaragua and maybe like general, like maybe like Hollywood being complicit in imperialism or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Logan, you're not the first person to ask me if I'm actually from the UK or not. No, I'm from... Are you from New Zealand? Because that'd be weird if you were, because I don't think my accent sounds New Zealand, like a Kiwi accent. No, I'm from London. Wait, AJ Olivia, what is this person talking about? Are you subscribed to me or you've just jumped in? Debates are pointless. Yeah, I largely agree, Katie. They have their uses. Excited for the Hunter Avalon video. Yeah, I got to get around to that maybe next week. Hope the Matrix 4 won't be woke. AJ Olivia, I really hope you're like a low effort troll, because Matrix has always been woke. Like it's literally a trans what is it, allegory? Is that what people are saying? And then it's obviously got like themes of anti-capitalism as well. It's got to be a troll. Got to be a troll. Yeah, I'm gonna read some more stuff. Sebastian, DM me on Instagram or Discord. I can't promise I'll take all of your suggestions though. To be honest, I have a very, very specific niche for my channel. So I'm very picky about what I do. Would I ever live stream Mr. H reviews? I don't know who they are, so probably not. Yeah, the recollection was a bit of a joke, to be honest, wasn't it? Like, Newsom crushed Larry Elder so bad. Yeah, Simon, that sounds interesting. Let me know when you're done. You're from London as well, the Black Angel. Interesting. So am I. I hate Douglas Murray and Paul Joseph Watson. Yeah, exactly. Do you like Ethan Klein? I have liked the past year. Yeah, I like him more now, but he was a bit of a shithead for ages. That's not a bad idea actually for a video, but I need to research that a lot more. Praland, the hard thing about what you've just suggested is I'd have to read a whole book, and it might be something probably not best for me to cover if I don't really know about the book anyway. The New Kids series is coming. The anti-SJWs are raging. Oh, the anti-SJWs, man, just don't stop. Number one worst anti-SJW, I think. I'd say Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is the worst because he's such a fucking massive Trump supporter. But Quartering's pretty bad as well. Obviously, way bigger too. Hi, Jay Scopez. Started watching The Amazing Atheist in 2010 before a lot of the anti-SJW stuff, and then stopped and subbed again. Yeah, to be honest, like in my video about him, like I said, he hasn't really changed that much. Like for an atheist, he's not the worst. But to be fair, I never watched his stuff on Islam, so maybe I'd have a different opinion. But yeah, I always think he was consistent, but he just started saying a lot of shit during the anti-feminist phase of YouTube. So, since someone asked me if I was from New Zealand, what is the weirdest? Okay, what if you didn't think I was from the UK when you first heard me speak? Where did you think I was from? I'd be interested. I'm an anti-SJW and I'd like to debate you. Ava, sorry, sorry, I would not like to debate you. To be honest, Ava, I don't think you're a YouTuber even. Like, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm not. I wouldn't even be absolutely up for debating the Quartering if he invited me to do it. So I don't think I'm just going to debate some nobody. Interstellar soundtrack is pretty good. Yeah, Singularity. I like the Interstellar soundtrack, but it's not chill enough for me. If I'm gonna chill with a soundtrack, I'd go for probably both the Blade Runners, like, but I'd have to pick the tracks. Mr. Robot, Last of Us is a good one to chill with. Skyrim, of course, is a really good one. But Interstellar's good. Hans Zimmer's best soundtrack is Blade Runner, I think, anyway. 2049, not the first one. You'd like to debate me about Obama. Why the fuck would we be talking about Obama? He hasn't been president for ages. Nah, Henry, I'm not going to make a video on Nerdrotic. I said that before. I mean, yeah, I just get I get a bit apprehensive after what happened when I criticised the Quartering getting my channel demonetized and stuff. So, which I believe is because of his fans flagging my content. Did you want to talk about? Yeah, Jabias, I basically did. I basically all I said was it's pretty ridiculous to get butthurt because of like how prominent like Scandinavian culture's been getting over the last couple of years, and also like how many Jesus Christ depictions have you seen where he's a white guy, and they're getting butthurt about some frost troll or something, or some Jotun being a little black girl. Soviet Albania music. Red Leader, I think I spoke about this before. There's something called Soviet Wave, and it's like techno music. It like plays on like that stupid Tetris theme or like Russian music. It's quite good. Jay Scott saying, I love your debunks of anti-SJW YouTubers, stuff of legends, but I agree you can cover them sparingly. Not worth calling them out too often unless I do something crazy. Yeah, it's Jay Scott, exactly. Something like the Alex Jones thing, even though I was pretty late to it, it's worth covering. Have you ever watched Stargirl on the CW? No, CW shows, I think, well, obviously I don't have CW, but like they look like shit for the most part, and that really puts me off. Logan's from the Cook Islands, pretty close to NZ. Oh, okay. Did I really sound like I'm from New Zealand? Atheist Mando. Sorry, my comment skipped. Gonna get back up. Oh, Smith Black, thanks again for the donation. You should take Jeremy's wife out for pizza. Well, fun fact for those of you who are new, the quartering actually jumped in this live stream once, and he got harassed out by everyone saying he should go piss in his basement, basically. Nanya, you're probably gone now. Sorry, I've missed this. Cav, congrats on the channel so far. I want to pop in and say I appreciate your work and opinions. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you just jumping in to say a nice comment. Very nice of you. Join the Kavernacle server. Yeah, join my Discord server if you want. Fun fact, Cav, reactionists don't believe in what they preach, and those that do are not willing to defend it. I mean, they're never willing to defend it. I think a lot of them do believe in it to an extent. Thoughts on the M25 protest? Yeah, like, I mean, the M25 protests are way better than those tube protests in, like, East London. And people get a bit butthurt saying, like, oh, the workers will be late to work. But, like, the motorway isn't just for workers. It's obviously for, like, cargo and, like, transportation and shit like that. And it gets people talking. Like, we had a massive Brexit protest in like 2018, like so many people, and the media didn't even cover it, and it made no impact. But the Extinction Rebellion protest, at least they like piss people off and like get people talking about it. Please team up with more progressive YouTubers for live streams, like fandom degenerates always do. Need to grow our numbers on the air. The thing is, I just don't have time. You've got to tell me in advance. If I'm going to be on a live stream, I've got to have like a week's notice or something. KOTOR is very marketable when it comes to the gamers, making outrage over its reveal of the right and alleged gender. Yeah, that fucking stuff is so stupid. Yeah, Red, lead it. Extinction Rebellion is really fucking weird. Like when it was saying you don't have to be anti-capitalist and stuff. The intellectual dark web subreddit. I mean, I only go on the enough IDW spam subreddit. I think it'd be a good for your channel and interesting video if you cover Ethan's political and social shift. Yeah, no way. I think that's one good thing. No way. I don't know if you mentioned it first, but I think that's a good idea. Mainly because didn't Ethan's wife fight in the IDF as well? But at least they hate Netanyahu. That's the only good thing. Well, he's gone now. I don't know what they think of the new guy. Demon Time. Yeah, it's Demon Time. Evil Little McNuggets. God, I remember in like 2014 when all the atheist skeptic channel suddenly shifted into anti-feminism. Yeah, Evil Little yeah, it's your name's. It's too late for that name. Yeah, like I've covered this a lot. It's about like 2013, 2014. I've done it with my skeptic videos and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. They all just jump on this bandwagon of anti-feminism. And I guess they're trying to apply like the same logic that they did with religion, but it just makes them look pretty stupid, to be honest. Whatever happened to No Bullshit? I think he got permanently demonetized. And he just couldn't be bothered anymore. Wait, Alex, when did they demonetize the quartering? They demonetized me because of the quartering. I don't believe this. There's no way they demonetize him. When I type in quartering demonetized, the only thing that comes up is me. I'm enjoying the civil war between Keemstar and the quartering. It's pretty funny. Alright, stick something fucking on. Soviet Wave. I'm just going to listen to some Soviet Wave. There was a new TV show where all the men have got, I don't know, have like been Thanos snapped or something. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna get to the comments. Critical Drinker is hard to listen to. He seems so damn miserable. Yeah, his voice is so annoying, man. When did this anti-SJW thing really start? I'd say like 2015, 2016. I would have thought you were Greek. Egypt. You thought I was from Egypt. I mean, like when you hear me speak, not the way I look. Arkansas, Alabama. No, you guys are fucking trolling me. Canada. I don't really see that, to be honest. um, you mean you wouldn't want to debate a man who pisses in his bait, man? I mean, I would do it for clout, but it'd be pretty easy, to be honest. Um, Ethan said in a recent video that Stephen Crowd and Dave Rubin would tweet him saying that they loved his videos, and that's what started to make him question his own beliefs. Damn. Since you're a socialist, can you explain why it killed 400 decillion people? Oh, I just can't explain that, sorry. Yeah, Mr. H Reviews, I don't know who this is. Let's have a look. Is it someone I should know? Yeah, I mean, I've never really heard of them. They are way bigger than me as a channel, though. If you debate anyone, you should debate your brother. To be honest, yeah, me and my brother wouldn't have a good debate because he knows fuck all about politics, so couldn't even debate it, to be honest. Like a Sigma grind set song. Well, yeah, I'm just I just stuck on Marvin Gaye in the end. Your ability to logically rip apart and debunk the anti-SJW grifting is awesome. I'll wait your next one. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. It is quite easy, though. Yeah, Majid Nawaz, yeah, I should do a video on him, but, like, is it worth my time? Evil Little McNugget saying, I've noticed the whole Viking culture is being co-opted by white supremacists. Yeah, I made a video on that back in January, like paganism and neo-Nazism and shit like that. Something I want to make a video is, because I'm watching Vikings at the moment, and I actually really like it, to be honest. It's, you know, something that is enjoyable, someone who likes history, even though the history is really inaccurate. But I cringe so bad that this show has made so many people literally, like, basically dress up and act like Vikings all the time. It's just so fucking weird. Yeah, Raxim, I'm hyped at the very least for the Hans Zimmer Dune score, basically. Oh, I started The Last Man, pretty good. Oh, that's the trailer I just got when I put on the song. You don't sound anything like a New Zealander. Yeah, I didn't think I did either. What would I rather watch, The Surfs or Jason Hinkle? I mean, The Surfs are decent enough. I mean, I like Lance, but so The Surfs. Jason Hinkle is a fucking idiot. Patriotic socialist. Ugh. What the fuck is that about? I found out my history teacher listened to Joe Rogan. What do I do? I mean, I hope he's your high school history teacher, not your university one. She was in the IDF, she was in the army, but she said she was kind of forced into it. Also, Ethan wrote a lengthy message in support of the Palestinians. No way, have they ever supported Israel massively, like in terms of like the actions of Israel? Yeah, Majid Nawaz is what you trade Islamic extremism in for fucking like right-wing fundamentalism. Oh, those gamer glasses. It's like driving glasses, but yeah, kind of like the same thing. Oh, he had videos demonetized, so he should. He fucking covers controversial shit. It's not the end of the world. It happens to me as well. The Soviet space shit, space wave shit is so depressing and good. Yeah, I agree. Never heard of Soviet wave. It's just like techno. Okay, now I'm gonna put it on now. Actually, there's like a couple channels, so I'm doing it now. Actually, I'm gonna finish the song I'm listening to. Oh, I've got some super chats. First one from Texan White Panther. You should do a video on the psychological link between conservatism and sadism. There's been studies about that. Yeah, that is an interesting topic. I'm always a bit hesitant to go into like psychology stuff. Did anyone see that shit about like, because old Americans were exposed to so much crap that it literally makes their brain less empathetic, like lead exposure and other toxins and stuff, which might explain why they're so crazy now. North Star can you? So I heard you've been playing Ubisoft games, yet you call yourself a leftist. Yeah, it sucks, man. Like Ubisoft's such a shitty company, but I can't stop playing their games. I finished the Siege of Paris and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then I go buy Far Cry New Dawn because I never played New Dawn. Obviously completed five, and then I completed that yesterday, 2 nights ago, and now I'm back to Immortals Phoenix Rising about Greek gods and stuff. So yeah, sorry about that. Um, yeah, the Soviet propaganda for space travel is pretty cool. Oh, that's why my computer's fucking itself. Right, so the Soviet wave radio, 24 hours, 24/7, and it's just a cat looking at like Jupiter or something. I bet it's good for fucking Twitch streams. Also, I've been watching some Twitch recently. I'm such a Twitch noob. Twitch is so fucking weird. I don't know if anyone thinks that. Like, I'm looking at it and I don't fucking understand it. Here's something I also don't understand. Like, for large portions of being on camera, Twitch streamers just get up and do loads of random shit, like go make dinner or like just leave something playing. It's such a fucking weird place. Like, I can't imagine just like fucking off for like 20 minutes to go make my dinner or something. I first heard of SJWs in 2014. 2015 was when it gathered momentum. Yeah, that probably seems about right. There's a video on Geeks Gamers channel where he's targeting a black actress and screenshots of her tweets. But if you look at the individual screenshots, none of them are bad. It sounds like what they did with the person who hosted the High Republic YouTube show, just like saying they're racist because they support Black Lives Matter and stuff. Do you watch Black Sails? Yeah, Black Sails was super solid. Um, the thing with things like Black Sails and Vikings is they give me such anxiety because it's just people fucking betraying each other all the time. At least with Black Sails, they all kind of like join together eventually. But Black Sails is like super underrated in that it's like nice, high budget, like really good acting from actors that you haven't really seen before as well. So I'd recommend. Vikings is kind of similar as well, but Vikings is way more popular. But yeah, Black Sails is really cool. I like the Haitians in it and stuff, the Maroons. What do I think of Black Lives Matter? I mean, the organization or the saying? I mean, what do you guys think I think about it? I don't think H3 has ever supported the Israeli government. Okay, only because they used to be kind of like anti-SJWs. Doesn't Israel have compulsory conscription? I mean, it does have national service. You can get out of it for a couple reasons, but yeah, it's kind of hard. You go to prison for it if you don't want to really join, which doesn't sound so good. Yeah, holy fuck, less empathetic. Yeah, yes, the lead exposure. Yeah, apparently, and the fumes and all the chemicals they used to use for like building roads and shit. Um, Assassin's Creed Syndicate was actually great. I mean, I liked Syndicate a lot. I prefer the RPG games. Yeah, the Far Cry games are fun before we get OP. Oh, you playing New Dawn a lot. The thing of New Dawn, the New Dawn's maybe had loads of dreams about being in nuclear explosions and stuff. What I like about New Dawn is that New Eden, the cult from the fifth game, are like this cool like village that I actually kind of want to live in. Apart from being like all Christian and shit, it's kind of like a cool take on the post-apocalypse. I did enjoy it. Like nice solid game. Took me about 12 hours or something. Looking forward to the new one, although I'm probably going to be like anti-socialist propaganda or some shit. um, Besides chocolate oranges, are there any other snack foods in the UK you're a fan of? I mean, The thing is, I don't know if they're all in America. Like most British chocolate that you don't get in America, I really like. Do you guys have Jaffa cakes? I really like Jaffa cakes. Um, but I don't really know what you guys. One thing I'm jealous of is Monster Energy is so limited here. It's gotten a lot better recently. I love the ginger beer one. Needs to get better. Hi Kennedy, thanks for joining. I hate Twitch, but I also love Twitch. Kennedy, I was looking for your streams the other day because I've been fucking bored at night. I've just been watching that Amy CE3 a bit because like when I'm editing and it's like 4 in the morning and I'm just feeling bored, I just look on Twitch and I'm just like, I was looking for you guys' Twitch stream, but then it hasn't been up for a while. Um, Playing Psychonauts 2 right now. Have you played? I've heard a lot of good things. Singularity. How is it really? In terms of like, apparently it's really funny. But it's Xbox exclusive, isn't it? I do have an Xbox, but nice glasses, Cav. People compliment the glasses. I don't really like them. Do I ever listen to Russell Brand? Not since he's become like sort of fucking some grifting YouTuber. um, the history of the Maroons is incredible. Yeah, it's such a. The thing is, the Maroons and hate it just goes on for like nearly 100 years. Their evolution, it's pretty mad. Yeah, Black Set. Yeah, Red Leader. It's about like obviously you probably heard about Nassau from like the Assassin's Creed games, maybe like Black Flag. It's like this pirate republic, but it's kind of like not utopia, but it is a place where it's like slaves are free pretty much, and like women have a more prominent role. It's a solid show for sure. What do I think of the Fallout games? I like New Vegas. I like Three. Four was decent. Um, I don't know. They haven't aged terribly, but they get very repetitive at the end. I love Skyrim back in the day. I can't really play it now. I think it's too dated. I know Jaffa Cakes from the Great British Baking Show. Yeah, okay, Jaffa Cakes really nice then. Have I played Prey 2017? No, I haven't played. It's too scary for me with that horrible alien thing. Do I know Jordan Teresa? No, I haven't heard of them. Philosophy Tube and you are the only UK YouTubers I watch. No, sorry, I haven't heard of them. Do I like Wagamama? No, Wagamama is so shit. The thing is, I have quite a bad attitude to buying restaurant food. It's either got to be like super nice or a big portion. Wagamama for me isn't nice, and the portions are small, so it feels like a rip off. Yeah, I saw that about Piers Morgan. Really not surprising though. Yeah, the Tripwire CEO. I saw that Hikmet. Crazy, just destroyed his fucking career by being a fucking open bigot. We've been so busy, but we're coming back. Oh, okay, nice. Very slowly. Yeah, it's it can be nice to take a break anyway, even if you're not busy. Not that I would know anymore. I blocked the God of War page on Instagram because they altered the Black Cat and God of War to right. What? Why? Yeah. Why does anyone give a fuck about that? She's a giant. Who gives a shit? New Vegas is S tier. The world building in New Vegas is really good, but it's pretty dated now. I'm not a Russell Brand fan. He's a grifter now. It's incredible. And Carl Kalinsky is having him on this week. Do I support the monarchy? No fucking way do I support the monarchy. You think I support an institution which believes they're chosen by God to rule over me just because they're born into a certain family? No way. Russell Brand was a bit better years ago. Now he's just hosting people like fucking Jordan Peterson. Um, yeah, Tarback. Blade Runner is fucking 40 years old. We can spoil Blade Runner. um, yeah, so Harrison Ford says Deckard is a human. Ridley Scott says Deckard is a replicant. I always used to think Deckard was human, but I've watched all the versions now, and it's pretty obvious Deckard is a replicant. And Gats, played by what's his name, something almost. He obviously knows that Deckard is a replicant, and then Jared Leto in the second movie basically says you could either you could be a human, she could be replicant, and you could have just met by chance, or you're both created as a pair to have like replicant children or something. Um, but yeah, Ridley Scott says pretty clearly that Deckard is a replicant. So I don't know. I'd probably go with that. Yeah, I have been thinking, Maximum, about making a video on Russell Brand. You're British, name every tea. I fucking hate tea. I hate tea so much, and I hate the culture around tea. Singularity saying, I enjoy Psychonauts too. The humor is great, but the surreal level designs are my favorite. The imagination behind the game is kind of inspiring. Yeah, like that's really high praise. The reviewers I watch all said they absolutely loved it. Just said it's just so full of character and it's just hilarious. Not even just the dialogue, just like a lot of the little jokes and stuff. Um, Maybe I'll check it out. Do you have to play the first one though? The Queen is trying to do a PR rehab. I support Black Lives Matter. um, Says New Vegas is dated. Play Assassin's Creed. Yeah, but Assassin's Creed mechanically isn't dated. It's like smooth and stuff. New Vegas just like chugs these days, especially on PS3. Oh, alright, it's fun. Adele saying, hello, just wanted to say I really enjoy your work, keep at it. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you saying that, Adele, and the other people just jump in to say nice words. But yeah, glad you're enjoying the videos. Always nice to get comments, no matter how many I get, it's always nice to get more. Always makes me feel good. Yeah, that was Larry Elder who was running for governor on the Candace Owens show, Ray Palpatine. Kavernacle, do people in the UK talk about the British colonising the US that much? The British were putting a ton of work into the US. I mean, we don't talk about it as much as other stuff, I guess, but mainly because I guess because the US is like its own thing now. So yeah, we don't. You know, Americans probably learn about Captain John Smith and Jamestown, Pocahontas, who actually died when my parents grew up when she moved to London. Yeah, we don't learn about that shit much, really. I guess it's not important to our national history, so we don't really. We learn about like in school. We learn about the history of Canada and Australia a bit more. America, not so much though. Deckard is definitely not a replicant. I mean, with the final cut and the unicorn. So Deckard keeps dreaming of a unicorn, and then Gats puts a unicorn origami by his door when he could have gone to kill Rachel, but he didn't. Um, the original AC don't hold up, that's for sure. Do I like English muffins? What's an English muffin? Is it like a breakfast muffin? I think it is. I mean, it's fine. Um, Tragic, you don't like tea. Yeah, tea is for chavs, or tea is for elitists. There's no in between. No, just the culture around tea is just so cringe, man. It's just like, oh, I love a cup of tea. Like, oh, I love a cup of tea after a long day, or oh, get us a brew, mate, or something, or something like that. Oh, like, oh, that's such a lovely brew. I fucking hate tea chav culture. I pissed off my friends so bad because I call them tea chavs. Like when you love your family and you're all drinking tea. No, this is like the chaviest thing. You go into somebody else's house and you make them and their family all tea. Oh my god, so cringe. I can't handle it. I have a cousin who's like that, and I always tell her, "You're a tea chav. You're a tea chav, and you're a family chav." There's loads of different. Oh my god, it was so funny. When I went on the Drunken Peasants podcast, biggest regret of my life. That was the most boring and worst podcast I've ever been on. But it was funny. I was trying to explain the different chavs to them. I've made it up basically, but some people in the chat were from the UK getting so mad because they didn't know what chavs were, and I was just literally just making loads of shit up. um, oh, you've been waiting for the game for a decade. It really is the feel of the first game. It's impressive. I play on PC. Oh, nice. Um, yeah, I love when something you wait for so long comes out and it's fucking amazing. The only thing I can think of for me like that is the sequel to Blade Runner, because I don't think a video game has ever come back and I've been like, Yeah, like that was amazing. I'm trying to think of something like what games have I liked recently, which has taken a big break. Like Metal Gear Solid 5, like I liked it a lot, but that was a bit disappointing. Just like I didn't really like this. The story wasn't my favorite, so I don't know. Do I play Genshin Impact? No, I haven't played that. Like your channel, by the way. Thank you, Infinite Donuts. Appreciate you saying that. Cav, Death Stranding opinion. Yeah, fucking love Death Stranding. Can't wait for the director's cut coming out next week. And I actually think Death Stranding's a lot better than Metal Gear Solid 5, to be honest. I like the story, like the mechanics that you slowly get better stuff. I'm hyped for the new stuff into Drusen as well. Yeah, Spooky Kitty. I'm not letting you post it. It's probably just not letting you because it's spam. I assume they think it's spam. Post it on my Discord. I love coffee and tea. I like coffee. Mainly iced coffee. Adele saying, one time I told a British guy that the Old English gave the tradition of tea to us us Chileans in the late 1800s, and he said, "Yeah, sorry about that." I mean, I hate tea, but like, if people in Chile love it, then it's probably not a good thing. It's probably a good thing. Are you unironically British? I don't know what the fuck that means. Tea chav. Yeah, tea chav. Like I explained it well for you guys. Um, it's just like people who would sit around drinking tea all day. Like, okay, here's a perfect thing of a tea chav. You're sitting. You guys won't be able to understand as much because you're not from the UK. You're sitting on your sofa with your mum. No, you're sitting you're sitting on your sofa, and you're with your girlfriend and your girlfriend's older brother, mum and dad, and you go, anyone want tea? And they all like, oh, I'd love one. And you go and make them all tea, even though it's not your house. And you bring it all back in, and you just watch like fucking EastEnders or something. That's a tea chav, and that's a family chav as well. I'm actually thinking of one of my uni flatmates specifically when I say all this. Vietnamese coffee is really nice. There's the opposite of tea chav. There are also tea slackers like me who drink the cheapest 2 kg pack Turkish tea from honey jars and only and only talk about it when tea gets mentioned. I mean, that sounds a bit better, to be honest. I literally drink the fucking cheapest coffee as well, but I just mix it in with hot chocolate, which is fucking cheap as well. I never buy the brown and stuff. I'm very simple. What do I think of George Galloway? Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Just says says he could never vote for the Tories and then fucking votes with them. Yeah, Metroid Dread and Breath of the Wild too. I've been really liking Immortals though. Like fulfilling my sort of uh, Zelda. I don't know. What would I say? I don't know. I want to play Zelda. Breath of Immortals fills the void for me. I think, which has been good. Ray Palpatine. I probably won't react to that. It's way too specific. Ben saying the unicorn represents Rachel, the anomaly, the unique, the special replicant with an extended lifespan. Yeah, but Ben, the unicorn stuff was what Ridley Scott wanted in the movie, and he says Decked's a replicant. Yeah, Drake, I really liked Daredevil, the show. I thought it was really good. I actually saw Charlie Cox on the train about 2 years ago. I just finished a job interview, and then I got off a train, and I looked back, and then his family, he's sitting there with I presume his girlfriend or wife and a kid. He's probably his kid. It was when he was starring in that London play with Tom Hiddleston, so I was guessing he was going to go do his show for the night or something. Sorry, just reading the comments. Where is this? In the south, our tea is cold with an inch of sugar resting at the bottom. Yeah, that sounds pretty disgusting. Grandpa hot tea. Is it more normal to drink cold tea? I prefer tea over coffee too. Guess I'm a tea chav. Yeah, you're a tea chav. No, tea chav is a very specific thing. Tea chav reminds me of EastEnders. Yeah, that's what it is. Tony Benn drank up to a litre of tea every hour. No way did it. Well, maybe he might have done that once. You drink tea with dinner, Adele. That's really strange. I guess that's in other cultures as well. People who drink milk with dinner are fucking weird as well. I drink milk when I have like chocolate or like some sort of cake. Can I jump on a plane and help you with the dishes? I'm good. You do them on your own. Yeah, he voted Tory. Pokemon Legends will scratch that Zelda itch. I am kind of looking forward to that, even though the graphics are kind of bad. Yeah, iced coffee is good. I've never iced tea. Monster iced tea is nice. That's what I like. Charlie Cox is amazing. Yeah, I like them in Boardwalk Empire a lot as well. Yeah, anti-SJWs literally just call everything SJW these days. Tea is big with the Turks as well. Arabs love coffee though, don't they? Like, I was reading a book about Israel, and he's talking about like NASA meeting with like some American ambassador or British ambassador, and he's all drinking coffee all day or something. Yeah, energy drinks, if you're gonna go for them, because you need the energy, I'd go for the sugar-free ones, to be honest. You feel a lot better. Verba mate for breakfast and dinner. The monster version of that is really good. I really want to drink what's that fucking mate from South America. I really want to try it because all the South American footballers, they all drink it. Ryan, are you talking about the 2023 UK general election potentially? Because obviously, the next one officially would be 2024. But yeah, like I read the news that they might call an early election. What, you have milk with spaghetti? That is disgusting. Yeah, but Kenneth, that's what I was saying today. Like, talk about woke politics in Hollywood, or even comics like Stanley, even like Martin Scorsese and other like more liberal left directors in the 60s and 70s. Some precincts in Madison, the American Communist Party got more votes than the Republicans. That's really strange. Is it like a super liberal area or something? From New England, most people I know buy a large iced coffee and sip it all day. I'm more of a hot coffee person, finish it ASAP while it's still good. I mean, I hate, like, you guys probably saw me drinking that. That's mostly hot chocolate with, like, a spoonful of coffee in it. Caffeine, like, I think it makes my neurological problems worse generally. It depends what, though. Like, when I drink Monster, I feel fine. When I drink coffee, I feel a bit shit, to be honest. No, Ben, you're wrong. Ridley Scott, he knows, not you. Ridley Scott made the film. He even recut it twice. Ever had green tea with dinner? No, I've never had that. Verbe Mate is South American. Yeah, the monster version is good. Chai is always best. Never had chai. This is turning into an unintentional tea chav outing for a lot of people, it seems. Yeah, fucking exactly. That thumbnail is absolutely photogenic. Save it if you can. Uh, it will be saved probably. My laptop has the worst fucking battery, man. I don't know how it can be considered a laptop. How long have I been streaming for? 70 minutes and it's almost out of battery. Olivia, hey. Chai with pumpkin cream cold foam tastes like fall. I do like pumpkin spice flavoured coffee stuff. I never thought I would. To be honest, Scandinavians probably drink milk for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Milk for breakfast is fine. Milk for dinner is not okay. Coffee over tea any day, yes. Singularity, I totally agree. Spaghetti with mayo, oh, that is so grim. Madison's very liberal. I never overdo the coffee just because I never even drink proper coffee. I only have one a day. I'm loving the gamer glasses added protection. I used to wear these to play football because at night I couldn't handle the floodlights. This is when I first started having really bad neurological issues, and I actually had to wear them in the day because the sun was so blinding. Everyone was fucking calling me Edgar Davids. He was this famous footballer who used to wear these goggles. Have I ever had an Arizona tea? Yeah, Ray Palpatine. I bought one once. Very disappointed. Thought it tasted like shit. Need to get the right flavour though. Oh no, pumpkin spice coffee is flat. I really like it. Ice pumpkin spice is really nice. Cold brew. Yeah. Cav, stop watching porn. I mean, how can you? If you want to see what's on my screen, it's just this. It's you. It's your chat with my cyberpunk background. um. No way. Any US YouTubers? I mean, if you just want the general news, just watch the Young Turks. That's what I do, just to keep up to date on little things. Just like as a news channel, it's fine. Like I'm not gonna sit around and watch Vosh or David Packman or some shit like that. The Black Angel. What time do you have to get up? Olivia, thanks so much for the donation. I didn't even know you could do that. It's some cute little. What even is that? A lemon? Nah, Olivia, thanks so much. You've been Olivia. I'd say is up there for the oldest subscriber competition. Olivia and Ownerless are battling it out. I need to find out who was first. Red Leader's been around for a while as well. Yeah, to be honest, the funny thing is now because I've watched the Young Turks for fucking years and years, like 10 years probably, and that's why I was saying it's crazy that Anna Kasparian recently followed me on Twitter. It was such like a, I don't know, fanboy. I wasn't fanboying, but I was like, this is pretty crazy because like they inspired me to do my own YouTube back in the day. But yeah, but it's funny now because Anna has clearly. Oh wait. Okay, Anna has clearly had this like political evolution, where she is like more like socialist now, and Cenk has kind of said the same. So it was funny when they were covering like the SOS Cuba stuff. It was funny like Cenk was saying like rambling and saying a bunch of shit, and I could just tell like Anna was like kind of uncomfortable. And then she like just corrected him on loads of stuff because he seemed to think like Fidel Castro was still alive or some shit. Maybe he forgot. It's funny though because I feel like she sits down to Michael Brooks and stuff. But I feel like even though she's a fair bit older than me. I think she's like 12 years older or something. It's just interesting, like seeing someone you've watched on YouTube for years go through a similar evolution to you. I guess I feel like my eyes are searing out my head when I go outside. Yeah, singularity. Is it mainly the lights? To be honest, I wear these when I drive, and it used to be so much worse because I think my neurological problems get worse when I don't sleep. And I used to never really sleep that much when I was working. But if I get enough sleep, it's normally okay. Do I like the Majority Report? I mean, I don't watch it enough to have like a massive opinion. It seems pretty okay, to be honest. Pumpkin spices in the UK. Yeah, it's Starbucks mainly, but you can buy just coffee powder, I guess. Oh, okay, ContraPoints and Xander Hall are live, so I'm dipping in between all your. I mean, yeah, Xander Hall hopefully is more entertaining than me because literally all he does is stream. It's a dancing lemon. That's what I thought. Kind of like a dog though. Can't have takeaway coffee anymore. Takeaway coffee is just such a rip off, especially Starbucks. Yeah, 3 Arrows is good. Someone said Pac-Man. I mean, I don't like Pac-Man more than TYT just because the Israel stuff mainly. Yeah, the Owen Jones, he's always being targeted so much, which kind of sucks. Obviously, because he's a gay guy, you'd suspect the far right target him more. Ray Palpatine, I don't think you were. Sorry. Yeah, but Ben Bamboo, the point of the movie, I don't think rests on Deckard being a replicant or a human, really. Because in the book, he is a human. I think it's pretty conclusive he's a human. But in the film, obviously, like it messes around with that a lot. But it's in the second movie. It's like Ryan Gosling, like when he thinks he's human, he gets the snow on his palm. It's like his first human feeling, or he thinks. And then at the end of the film, obviously, he touches the snow again. So it's like he sort of became a human again by doing this like really selfless act. But with Deckard, it's kind of like even even how does he know about the implanted memories as well? That was something I was always wondering. In Rachel, 2IT lost me in 2016. What did they do in 2016? They've gotten better since they've gotten rid of people like Jimmy Dore. TYT is just good. Like, to be honest, I know a lot about American politics growing up just because I used to watch them all the time. It's just good for finding out about American politics. Jacobin, I don't watch, but I read it. I was introduced to IT sometime between '08 to '09 in journalism class as a career option. That would be cool. Yeah, Cenk Yuga, give me like 2 mil and I'll set up TYT UK. Yeah, Anna is on the Jacobin as well, which is cool. Yeah, she didn't she start working for them when she was like 22 or something. Yeah, but Batty doesn't really become human, does he? Kind of like, unless you think he, like him sacrificing himself, not even sacrificing himself, like saving Deckard at the end is a quite human thing to do. I mean, the point of the film could be here's a replicant designed to kill other replicants who becomes more like empathetic and human through his experience, and then he just abandons it all. I don't know. What's your opinion on H Bomber Guy? I've never watched their content. I'm aware of them, and Sean, I've never watched their content either. I gotta get up tomorrow at 6, so bye, yo. All right, see you later. The Alien movies, no. Alien movies weren't based on the books. Blade Runner is obviously based on the book. Yeah, Pac-Man, like I kind of sort of watched them a tiny bit, like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, Wrexham, I've always wanted to watch Oblivion because M83 do the soundtrack and it just kind of looks cool. So I will watch that one day. Yeah, Navarra Media, Olivia is. I follow most of the people who do that. I don't watch them though. Stopping in to say, "Hey, handsome." That's so nice of you, Tay. That's the sort of I need more subscribers like that who just pop into like I've enjoyed the people popping in just to say nice things. No, I appreciate that, Tay. It's nice of you to just give me a nice compliment. Deckard is human. Sorry, Cav. Yeah, but Ben, they say in Denis Villeneuve said he purposely leaves it open, and Jared Leto's character says you two could have both been created by Tyrell to make this kid, or you could have just met at the perfect moment. We will soon find out, or some shit, and then you never find out. So if he's given two options, how is it obvious that he's a human? Do I have a favourite Irish rebel song? No. I don't even think I know any, to be honest. You got to do the dishes. Have fun, Skippy Alien. Caleb Mopin, yeah, he's weird. All right, 13 minutes. I'm not even showing that much longer. Ken Klippenstein is really fucking funny, but he also does good journalism as well. Do I know who Jeremy Hanrahan is? No, I don't. Yeah, like the only good thing Jimmy Dore ever did was spit in Alex Jones's face. What would it take for the monarchy to be abolished? I honestly don't fucking know, to be honest. Like everyone hated the monarchy after Diana died, but I don't know if it takes something like that again. What are your opinions on Vosh? I mean, Vosh is fine. I try and keep a bit of an open mind with leftist people, but I think Vosh falls into the massive. I was thinking about this today actually. My main problem with Vosh is this whole tanky discourse. I think just the concept of like tankies existing as a major group is literally just made up by debaters because I was thinking this. Most people who are called tankies are like not white men, basically, and like for me, if I had to describe what a tanky is, I would say literally someone who's a massive simp for like Stalin or maybe like Kim Jong Un or some shit like that. But to be honest, most people who get called tankies are people who like don't want the US to invade Cuba or like they don't mind the Cuban government, I don't mind the Vietnamese government and shit like that. So the thing with Vosh, like, okay, yeah, it's good to have like a popular left wing creator in this ecosystem and stuff. And I'm not an idiot. I think enough people in my audience have told me he's helped them like have better left wing opinions and everything. But I think with like a lot of white creators as well. No, Vosh isn't a tanky. I'm talking about like the discourse around like supposed tankies being everywhere. Also, his main problem for me is being like a white dude from America. Just his takes on imperialism and colonialism and shit. Like even like that stuff about white nationalism being the same as black nationalism. I think it's like a really crappy take. And I think the main problem is with a lot of his stuff is just for someone like him, his understanding of history and international relations. Obviously, as someone like me who specialises in that stuff in my like degrees and stuff. I find it really, really lacking. So I would say if you're a Vosh fan, like that's fine. I'm not one of those people who like hates him or anything. I would say you can just I'd say keep an open mind with the people he often his fan. The one thing I say, Vosh fans, like proper diehard fans, are really fucking annoying as well. And I know a lot of you are his fans, so I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about people who literally cannot accept criticism of him. Some of them like got really mad at me for criticizing the Amazing Atheist. I'm like, what the fuck's your problem? Amazing Atheist is not even like a real like he doesn't even describe himself as like a proper socialist and stuff. And you're getting pissed I criticised him. Anyway, yeah, Vosh is generally like his content is fine. Anything he does on like colonialism, even racism and shit, like I don't find that good to be honest. But again, I'm not one of these people who thinks we should just like cancel or like I don't know, because I follow a lot of people. Like I've spoken with like Mel, who all the Vosh fans hate. Obviously, I've been on a panel with Mel before actually, and I speak to a lot of people, who would be considered like more tankies than by Vosh fans. But again, like I like enough. The thing with Vosh, the only thing I'd say is his normalization of like shoe on head and shit literally feels like just the weirdest stuff, and he feels like a bit of an apologist. Like even for socialism done left, when it came out all that racist shit he said, and Vosh is like, well, who would I be to criticize? And it's like, well, you've said some bad shit online, but you didn't say anything like what he said. Like acting like you can't call him out for a shitty opinion. And even if I've said shitty stuff in the past and I'm supposedly changed, I can still criticize people. Oh, Katie, thanks so much for the donation. Congrats to the follow from Anna. Yeah, I'm really paranoid now because since she's followed me, I've just been trying to bait people with my opinions loads, which probably doesn't look too good. I've been shit posting about Norm Macdonald dying and Mr. Rogers. So, Latigre, hey, thanks again. Look, I just have my sugar daddies. The regulars. The Tigre, thanks so much for the donation. Cav, when are you going to admit that you're a review bro? It is imminent. What's a review bro? Joke, hope you're well, love your work. Thanks so much, The Tigre, for the super chat and the one from last week. Same with Katie as well. Wait, we haven't heard the Soviet Wave. Yeah, Raxim, I'm not playing it for you, but I'm telling you to go listen to it. Jake Hanrahan. Oh, okay, I don't know who that is. Yeah, Drake, I think 2049 is better than the original. Kavernacle, I know you're not a racist for not liking Black Panther. I was saying people on Twitter would look at it that way. Yeah, some people would, I guess. Rational National, yeah. I really like David and Mike from Humanist Report. They're actually two people who I've interacted with who seem like really, really genuine and not clout chasers. And they've also given me a bunch of shout outs, so that helps as well. And I've actually been on Mike's channel a couple of times. But I really like both of them. They seem really nice. And I spoke to Mike like a fair bit, so I know he's really nice. Oh shit, my computer just went off when I was reading the chat. I gotta get it up on my phone instead. Alright. Alright, sorry, you see my finger a bit now because my computer just, alright, I'm gonna use the other hand. My computer just turned off. Piece of shit, paid £1,000, can't hold a battery for 70 minutes. Alright, I want to get a picture of this to send to Mel. One sec. Alright, back. Do we know if Jordan Chariton is a creep or not? Yeah, he's one I don't really know about because like obviously he has like beef with TYT, but like he actually has done some good stuff with the Black Lives Matter protests. So gamers can be impressed. Kennedy saying, I'm a gamer leftist, but I only play Animal Crossing and the Bratz video game from GameCube. I mean, Kennedy, are you a real gamer if you just play Bratz? Gamers should be oppressed. Gotta go. See you later, Olivia. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for the donation as well. Super appreciate it. That's sugar mama to you. Yeah, I'm calling two people who are women my sugar daddies. Do you think it's a problem that the face of... Oh, sorry. Do you think it's a problem that the faces of online politics are pretty much all white men on the left and the right? Yeah, 100. Well, I mean, it's a massive problem. I mean, I say that as a white guy, obviously, but it's just shitty because, like, I think with the left, it's more important than the right because the right's all about the status quo. And if you're up on the status quo, then, you know, probably not the worst thing having loads of white people. But with us, we need, like, you need more, like, diversity just so you don't have shitty fucking opinions and remember, like, the issues that affect certain communities and stuff. Yeah, labour unions have been kneecapped a bit in the UK, but it's not like the US. Like, unions are really, really common in the UK. I'm in one, and I don't even work anymore. Yeah, Vosh, non-ironically, with the Jordan Peterson, you can't criticise people if your house isn't in order. That's what it felt like. Sorry, I've got to read everything on my phone now. That's why it's going a bit slow. Alright, yeah, it's back. I live down you. Sorry, I missed all this. I played the Bratz bar games. I mean, I've got to be on these. I got to start playing them. My first stream will be the Bratz game. Yeah, Henry Kissinger will like live to like 110 or something. Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, I'm gonna get it on my PC, but yeah, I would like to see what it's about. Bratz gamers rise up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, red leader, but I mean, even you can admit, you know, if you're talking about Hakeem and Luna, that like the bigger leftists are still all white people, pretty much. Yeah, Anna Kasparian is actually left. Kim Emerson is 100% some weird fucking libertarian. I criticized her like 2 years ago for being really fucking weird. Kavernacle, it's 4:04 a.m. I mean, thanks for telling me. Overall, does the UK like Biden, Harris? I mean, most people in the UK wouldn't know who Harris is. I'd say most people probably like Biden because they don't know anything about him, pretty much. What time is it? My time, it's like 4. I played a Barbie game. I mean, what's the weirdest fucking game like that I played? Just so many like movie tie-in games. I'm trying to think like what Treasure Planet game? That was actually pretty cool though, because you had that cool hoverboard surfing stuff. I would not be surprised if a religion formed around Trump within the next 5 years. It's going to be like the Orthodox fucking church where the Tsar and his family are all saints. 4 a.m. stream comfy. I've been going an hour and a half. I'm sad now. My fucking computer died. So now I've just got my phone. I'm just looking at the chat. But yeah, like I was thinking, the thing is, I got so many good ideas for videos, but they're gonna take 2 days to make is the main thing, or maybe even longer. Wait, Kim Everson actually went into Progressive Voices live stream once, and it was the weirdest shit ever. It was just Progressive Voices calling her out too. Yeah, when I made a video on her, she commented saying I was like smearing her for being a racist. And I literally had all the tweets as evidence. And then loads of people, she used to tweet the most racist stuff about black people like 2 years ago. Uh, Sadly, she has like a bot that deletes her old tweets. The only good thing, if I wish it was true that Biden fell asleep when he was meeting the Prime Minister of Israel. British people drink water with leaves in it. I mean, I've never seen that, unless we're talking about tea leaves. You have a toad who's chilling by your apartment. That's pretty cool. I have loads of fucking frogs in my garden. What's the weirdest animal I've seen out there? Just foxes screaming. You guys heard that on stream a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Majestic Spider-Man, she is the fucking worst. Literally, I don't know how she ever conned people. Jimmy Dore, of course, invited her onto TYT back when he had a show there. But yeah, like these weird libertarian, weird fucking leftists who are all like simps for Tulsi Gabbard while she goes to hunt so-called terrorists with the US government. Great anti-war politician right there, undercover with the US Army. But yeah, like, it's just fucking annoying. Like, these people spend all their time just shitting on AOC and the squad. It's like, find some better fucking targets. I'm really convinced they don't give a shit, really, about anti-war stuff. Like I said before, if Julian Assange had exposed the Russian government's, like, human rights abuses in Syria or some shit, and he was rotting in Siberia, they would not give one shit. I'm convinced of that. How did so many lefties fall for the Tulsi grift? I mean, I didn't fall for it, but I thought she was like an okay anti-war voice, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. But then I realised she's not actually anti-war at all. She's just anti like US and not even anti-US imperialism. She just like thinks the Iraq war and Afghanistan was a waste of money and some shit, and a waste of life. She fucking hates Muslims. Oh fuck. Did I see girl boss too close to the sun? Wait, who do they think is hot? Oh, Tulsi. I mean, she's okay. She's okay for an ex-politician. I mean, AOC is way hotter, so... Wait, Raxim, have they covered that shit in Assassin's Creed? Is it that in the comics or something? Yeah, JC, the Northern Ireland stuff's kicked off a bit lately because Northern Ireland's been screwed with Brexit. And obviously, basically at the moment, the polling in the Republic and in Northern Ireland, it shows like more Republican sentiment in both countries. So if they both united again, I'd be hyped. Although there would be a lot of trouble, to be honest. Would probably be worth it in the end. In my opinion, which male right winger is hot? None of them. None of them. I don't know. I literally can't think of one. They're all pretty ugly. I think just right wing politics makes you ugly. Like, makes you out, ugly inside and out. Yeah, but there was riots in Belfast about like Brexit, like pretty much encouraged by Ulster Unionists and shit. Nah, Stone, you're just a simp. Nah, I'm messing. I mean, I'm sure she's okay and stuff, but I still think her politics are kind of shitty. Yeah, but Tulsi's always also a big simp for Modi, so she clearly doesn't hate violence. Tulsi had huge gay vibes. That's the only reason he had a soft spot for them. No, I don't think AOC is dumb. I just disagree with some of her takes quite a lot, but I think she's just trying to be a politician, to be honest. Mitt Romney looks good for his fucking age. I thought he was in his 50s. He's actually like 73 or something. The left has Hassan and you, and I've said, yeah, fucking exactly. Um, I mean, plenty of left wing people good looking. Although, I won't simp for anyone. Noam Shapiro. Stephen Crowder, oh, he's ugly. Looks like he's dying as well. Abigail Shapiro. I mean, yeah, I mean, for a conservative, generally she's okay. There are some alright conservative women, to be honest. I'd rather Tulsi Yang than Biden Harris. I would definitely. This might be a hot take. I definitely wouldn't rather Tulsi and Andrew Yang than Biden Harris. Andrew Yang is a fucking worse. Tulsi's not much better either. Hindu veto apologist. Yeah, exactly. Hikmet. Romney reminds me of Buzz Lightyear. Was replaced with a wax sculpture long ago. Yeah, lefties are hot. I agree. Yeah, Modi's a piece of shit. Hassan and AOC, that would be a good couple, like on my screenshot from the last stream. Fuck, marry, kill, Trump, Romney, McConnell. Oh, that is so disgusting. I won't even I won't even answer that because the image is too gross. People can play that in the comments though. So Red Leader says, fuck, marry, kill, Trump, Romney, and McConnell. So you guys can answer that in the comments if you want to. Stephen Crowder's an ogre, yep. Mouth breather. Yeah, end times. I wouldn't really say AOC is dumb, to be honest. I mean, if you hear her speak and grill like CEOs in Congress, you can't say she's dumb. You know, she didn't know the free branch of the U.S. government. I mean, yeah, if that's true, that's a bit bad. But I mean, think of all these fucking political YouTubers who don't know fucking shit. Jimmy Dore didn't know what the UK was like 2 years ago. He didn't know there was a Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland. He didn't even know he didn't even know Wales was a country. So Abigail is smoking. She's pretty good looking, to be honest. Yeah, Yang Gang is a bunch of libertarians. Yeah, exactly. Yang, yuck, yeah. Conservative women are hot as fuck. Yeah, some are. It does make you ugly still. Who do I think Bernie would have picked as VP? I honestly think he would have picked someone centrist. He would have picked like Elizabeth Warren, who's a bit centre left, or even Kamala Harris. I can see it, just like appease people. I mean, probably not Kamala Harris because she doesn't give you any like really political advantage. But he definitely would have picked a centrist. Sadly, Yang has no neck. Destiny and Vosh are totally bitter exes who still want each other. Do they not talk anymore? No way saying I may be biased, but our lefty people are pretty good looking. David Dole, Mike, Humanist, Kyle, Hassan, you, they have Stephen and Ben Shapiro. I mean, yeah, maybe not a bad example. The Chad left versus I don't know. So I've heard some girls say Ben Shapiro is good looking, which I can't fucking understand. Yeah, Katie Porter's cool. I wish I didn't know how the UK was. Wait, who do you really dislike and is hot? Conservative women have to look hot because they need to follow traditional beauty standards. Like, yeah, that might be part of it. Caitlin Bennett, oh no, she's ugly. Cav, people in America don't view Warren as a centrist. Yeah, I guess she's like a crazy socialist to people. Well, Harris is a half Indian, is she as well? What's your opinion on Meghan Markle? I mean, I like her just because she pisses so many fucking horrible royalists off. Nah, end times. AOC is not dumber than George Bush. Come off it. Um, so I read some more stuff. Chad left versus Beta Cuck, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Barbara Lee, yeah, maybe. To be honest, imagine Jimmy Dore if Bernie Sanders was president. That they would have turned on him so much quicker. They already turned on him pretty quick, to be fair. Yeah, Charles, I think I'm gonna make a video called like the downfall of Andrew Yang just to fucking laugh about him because his fucking stupid meme campaign just didn't work 2 times. Yeah, I think Andrew Yang's conned a couple people with the UBI stuff. Cav, how do you end up being a Man United fan from London? Just because my dad supported them, pretty much. Um, then yeah, there's loads of Man United fans in London. Yeah, Ben Shapiro, yeah, TYT, who they have? Michael Tracy, Dave Rubin, Jimmy Dore, um, and someone else, I think, as well. My libertarian cousin thinks Warren is too socialist. Oh my god. It is 4:20 in the UK. About. I turned on Bernie. I mean, I don't. To be honest, I don't really give a shit. Like, it takes a lot for me to turn on people like Bernie and AOC just because I don't expect that much of them. I just like them. Like, I mean, for me, it's like these two people are like good for politicians. That is actually like the extent of it, to be honest. Unless AOC and like came out in support of like Israel bombing Gaza or some shit or something really bad. I don't know, like coming up like wanting to overthrow the Cuban government or some shit. Yang Gang 2020 something. I need to check that out. Andrew Yang's third party. Yeah, but maybe that can be the ending of the video. Yeah, but Kasani, his positions are really shit, especially his foreign policy and Israel stuff. Yeah, I'm happy Ronaldo's back. It's pretty surreal, to be honest. Yeah, young boys. Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. That Lingard pass, man. Like, come on, can't be doing that. I mean, they'll probably be all right. Like, thankfully, Villarreal and Atalanta drew, so they should still get out of the group. Good for politicians, yeah. What are your thoughts on guns? Well, generally living in a country when most people don't have guns, I don't think, in like a civilized society you need guns. But if I lived in America, I would have a gun because it's just so fucking violent. But yeah, the thing is like it's a different thing in the UK because the police generally aren't armed. Um, so it's a bit more like you can understand it. Whereas in the US, the police are heavily armed. I've changed massively my opinion on gun rights in the US over the last couple of years, just seeing like how well armed the police are and stuff. But I think it's two different contexts. Like in the UK, would I want them to legalize having guns? No way, because like it's just been fine without them and stuff. But if the police got guns, maybe like generally each officer had a gun, I might feel differently. Latigre, thanks so much for another another donation. I didn't say he was hot. I said I wanted to gang him consensually, not as a sex thing, just to make him shut up. Wait, who are we talking about here? Thanks so much for another super chat though. Yeah, Red Leader. The thing is, like, especially American politics, it's such a fucking bureaucratic mess. Where like their balls are being a vice from so many sides. I do agree. Like you can't. I'm not telling you you can't hate Bernie Sanders and stuff. Like, but I think to be honest, because of him, people thought he was someone he wasn't in terms of like he'd really go sicko mode against Biden or Hillary Clinton, but that's just never who he was. Like he wouldn't. He was just too scared for Trump to win both times, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. Yeah, AOC goes cinema and it's fucking on. Yeah, that is just the craziest political transformation, to be honest. Yeah, the squad back in Pelosi, like, I know why they did it, but it still fucking sucks. But it's like, that's the bullshit part of it, isn't it? It's like, what the main criticism of the squad is just like how, like, they are critical of the Democratic Party, but not of the leadership. And I'd say that's the main problem. Like padding around with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, who literally do fuck all but protect the rich, then yeah, I can understand the frustration for sure. But that's why politics is so shit because, it's like if they start openly criticizing them, and what happens is probably the DNC throws tons of money to their primary challenger. How is it that you have a better grasp of US politics than I do when I live here? Come on, man. Yeah, to be honest, I was lucky enough. Well, I've always loved US history, and I've been following US politics for like 10 years now. I also did like I've explained this to other people. Just like I did my history dissertation on like I did my whole like third year of history on the Vietnam War and like US domestic politics, and I did my dissertation on the Carter administration's foreign policy, and then I did my master's thesis on the first Gulf War and like the New York Times' coverage. So I love American politics and history, and also my whole YouTube channel used to just be covering American politics like straight up, like David Pakman or something. So yeah, don't feel bad. I just love politics and history, and I'm just super into it. Like I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, the Wan-Bissaka challenge, like, don't even get me started. To be honest, he's been living on the edge for like the last 2 years anyway, because his play style is like let someone get away from you and then just do a crazy slide tackle. But yeah, that was a really shitty challenge to be honest. Really pissed me off. Yeah, Gravel was good, but then like someone like Gravel was just ostracized as a weirdo, really, to most people. I'm not saying he's a weirdo, but like he was never taken seriously. Ben Shapiro. Oh, okay, Tigo. um, yeah, but Ronald Reagan banned it after seeing the Black Panthers well. But yeah, that's what it took for gun laws, isn't it? Seeing black people open carry. We ain't gonna get socialism. I mean, yeah, you probably aren't getting socialism in the US because you can't even fucking get universal healthcare, which is pretty normal in most developed countries. Charles saying, I live in Hoboken, New Jersey, and there was a shooting in the street behind me a month or two ago. I'm still against guns, but your view of the US is very violent. It's hitting the nail on the head. Yeah, the only guns I ever hear is at the park when they're culling deer or some shit. America is just crazy violent. Like, it's not even just the guns, it's just the general fucking society. It's just really violent anyway. Probably universal healthcare and shit does play into that. And like poverty, drug addiction, like opioid addiction, all that shit. Can you blame him for not wanting a crazy fascist as president? Yeah, I mean, but he could have gone sicko mode on Hillary Clinton at least, because they thought that Clinton would beat Trump anyway. I've been lurking, but Omni and I are playing Fortnite. That's no problem. Enjoy. Gaming normies. Got to play that free to play slop. No, I'm messing. Um, I know you don't hate Bernie, Kev. Yeah, I definitely don't. Bernie's life story is pretty incredible, to be honest. I don't know how many of you have read his book. They could definitely make a good movie about him when he dies. Just like his upbringing in New York is pretty cool. Like just after the war. Carter's foreign policy. Let's not go to war. Tigray. You're right to an extent, but he was happy enough to engage in like proxy wars and back like pretty brutal authoritarians. Also, Carter did organize a commando raid of the people kidnapped by the Iranians, but the planes crashed when they got to Iran, and like loads of the soldiers died. Also, obviously, backed the military dictatorship in El Salvador that killed like Archbishop Romero and stuff. He actually doesn't even write about that in his autobiography. I had to read that, obviously. But yeah, generally, obviously, pretty good. Obviously, started funding the Mujahideen was one thing he did, but not with weapons until right at the end. And then, obviously, Reagan just took that to the next level. Reagan, hold my beer, yeah, exactly. Although Brzezinski, his national security advisor, who's Mika Brzezinski's dad, was a massive fucking warmonger who wanted to invade like every fucking country. So NYT in 1989, Osama bin Laden, gamer, rebel, revolutionary. Politics, Adele saying, politics is fun. American politics seems more entertaining than Chilean politics, but I'm sort of concerned about some possible outcomes regarding the rewrite of our constitution. Um, aren't they? Are they rewrite? They're rewriting it, and it's the one written under Pinochet, is it? With all that anti-native shit in it. Yeah, there Gravel got off a lot with a lot of the weird shit he done in his career. Like I read a really good criticism of him. I fucking forgot what was in it, but it was pretty mad. This is an interesting camera angle. Yeah, because basically I'm doing it on my phone today, but I'm flicking through the chat, which is on the side of the screen because my computer ran out of battery. I should do a video on Carl Kalinsky. I honestly, the only reason I could do that David Pacman one is because I've watched his channel. I have never really watched Carl Kalinsky. Yes. The Margaret Thatcher inspired Doom game. That looks so fucking fun, man. Um, yeah, Bernie's 2016 campaign when he didn't think he could win was his best shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was fun to follow. It was all fun to follow, but like the depressing thing about 2021 is just everyone fucking dropped out and endorsed Biden. That just finished him off. Annoying. We're not getting socialism in the US because I can't even convince my in-laws that dinosaurs are real. Yeah, America, like I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but Americans are genuinely crazy. I'm not even like exaggerating. Like American conservatism is just insane. Like it's just that there's one conservatives generally are pretty out of touch with reality, but like it's a general like a privilege thing. In America, they're just not even living in the same world. It's like a fake world they live in. It's so mental. Yeah, singularity says it's very validating here an acknowledgement of how far right the Overton window is in the US. I know people will get offended at that idea. Yeah, singularity. I was saying this in the last stream. Not only do they get offended by it, they tell me I'm completely wrong. And left versus right. Right just means freedom, and left means authoritarianism. Americans genuinely fucking believe that's what the political spectrum is. The more conservative you are, the more for freedom you are. It's so fucking bizarre. It's so scary. I love America. I mean, I love American like films, music, and shit like that. I mean, just the whole country is completely insane though. No, Ben. I think the point of the child is to show replicants can reproduce, so they're their own masters of their own destiny. I thought was what the revolution was saying. I don't know if it matters that it's half human. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. No way saying I live in Cicero, a suburb by Chicago. The violence here is insane. People are basically used to it and don't bat an eye when we something everywhere and hear gunshots. Yeah, that is pretty mad. I can't even imagine that, to be honest. Like hearing actual gunshots and thinking, oh, someone's just shot at someone else. Sorry, I think Bernie is a communist sympathizer. I mean, you're probably in the wrong place if you think I think that's a bad thing. Yeah, Bernie probably was a communist in the 1980s. He's just hiding it now. A child has flooded your chat. Yeah, exactly. Radical Raider, hey. If Bernie had the opportunity, this guy is crazy. If Bernie had the opportunity, he would brainwash us to Maoism. Yeah, Bernie Sanders, the famous Maoist. Um, is that a backwards hat? Yeah, because my hair is getting so long. I need to get it cut. So when it gets long, to be honest, I never used to wear hats until the pandemic, but I can do it like this, like a trucker or like some like a football hooligan or some shit. Um, my girlfriend doesn't love me anymore. She said I can't have any more edibles. I mean, I don't know how many you've had, so maybe it's a good thing. Yeah, Red Leader, if you listen to Bernie in the 1980s, I think he's way more open about it, probably because he thought he'd never be running for president. But Corbyn for sure is, so. End times, thanks so much for the $5. Super appreciate that. There's literally never been one communist nation without human rights violation, hundreds of millions of dead. Lol, fact. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. The thing is, right? Even if you legit took their argument seriously. By the way, the Victims for Communism Foundation literally lists like 9 million or however many Nazi casualties as victims of communism. Like, how fucking bizarre is that? But the thing is, what is so disingenuous? It's like having a famine in like it's like the Dust Bowl, being counted as like hey, you can actually do this because the Dust Bowl is linked to capitalism, but it's like people doing that and being like, yeah, there's thousands killed by capitalism right there in the Dust Bowl in the US in the 30s, because all that shit about like the famine in China and stuff killing like millions, it's like that's like the communist, well, not even communism. Mao was just a fucking idiot with some of the Great Leap Forward stuff. Jesus was a communist. um, Remember when Bernie Sanders told small landlords they get the water too? I don't. I mean, yeah, like he's a politician, so I mean, probably not going to say that. But no, when he's mayor, watch some interviews of him in the 80s, and then you can give your perspective. Jesus was a carpenter who had a job that made his family money and food. He was not a communist. Ultimate Marvel stand, Jesus was like literally invented communism. You got to accept this now. Why did he get so pissed off when there was that market in like the fucking temple if he was a capitalist? Marvel stan, answer me that. Communism is when capitalism. Mao personally killed all Chinese people. Yeah, exactly. Hikmak, fucking Cubans literally fought a war against apartheid South Africa, and people want to tell me like Nelson Mandela like wasn't a communist basically. Nelson, the only reason Nelson Mandela wasn't a communist is because the ANC sabotaged him the minute he got into power because he wanted to do massive land redistribution for black South Africans. There was gambling in the temples. Look, Jesus was a commie, Marvel stan. Get over it. And do you know how? Do you know who else is a commie? Captain America, secretly. Jesus was also gay. Yeah, Jesus was gay for his disciples, I think. Cuba fought in Angola and Mozambique. Yeah, the funny thing, I love pissing off weeaboos and roadie boos by just saying they got fucked up by commies, by African communists and Cubans. They get so pissed off. Jesus despised state-controlled wealth. Are we really doing this? Jesus was a capitalist. Is this really the discourse we're going with? Didn't he literally get executed by the Roman Empire? Tommy Robinson, yeah, just massive fucking racist. Not too much to say. Racist grifter. Remember the part in the New Testament where Jesus said, be a slave for corporate overlords the rest of your life and you will get into heaven? Yeah, exactly. Mandela had bomb training from the KGB. I haven't seen that, but I knew Mandela was, pretty openly communist. People think Jesus was white. Yeah, exactly. Jesus was executed by mob rule. I mean, wasn't it a Roman governor who asked them what they wanted? That's fairly democratic, I guess. They wanted Barabbas, they said. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, and if you're Mormon, you think the fucking disciples went to Utah, so. No, Latigra, I don't have any tattoos. I don't plan to get them anyway. What did you get a tattoo of? And where? Jesus is Jewish. I thought Jesus was like the Christ. I mean, he was Jewish. Didn't he found Christianity? Do I know if Rhodesian Ridgeback dogs are from that bitch ass failed state? I honestly don't know. I've never heard of them before. Yeah, Fidel Castro and Mandela were big pals. Do I consider Rome to be proto-fascist? I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can really put fascism on old civilizations like that and stuff. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but the thing is, do fascists normally let other cultures assimilate into their culture? Like with Rome, you had black Roman emperors. Does a fascist society, if you buy into their culture, does a fascist society let anyone join? Jesus was a Sigma male. Yeah, Peter's the first pope. Yeah, I know Jesus was a Jew. Oh, okay, you got a 42 on your wrist. Nice. How big is it? If you learn about the politics of Jewish people when Jesus was supposedly alive, I come to the conclusion that Jesus didn't actually exist, and as we know him, and it's actually part of the civil war between them all, which obviously led to I don't know if you guys have ever read Josephus, the Jewish I think he's a wealthy Jewish guy who was captured by the Romans and became Tacitus's personal biographer or some shit. But he just describes about how all the Jewish families were fighting with each other. And I think one of them, Jesus was actually part of. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was just this fucking breakaway group of people. Because obviously Jesus wasn't even, the first writings about Jesus are proper ones, 100 years after he died or something. I forget, I did this ages ago at university. Big dick, just Sigma Jesus. Intro, so okay, I'm sure it looks good. I'm just not, personally, I just don't want any tattoos. Yeah, I don't think any trends in UK politics will come to the US, but certainly US trends come to the UK. Oh, all right, it's hitting me now. We'll just finish in the comments and then. Okay. Ultimate Marvel stand. You're probably one of the dumbest people in this chat. All right, I think I'll leave it there. Nearly 5 a.m. So I'm good to get this far. All right. Really enjoyed this one tonight. The live stream's been fun lately. I'm glad I've gotten back into it. Look out for my video tomorrow. Hopefully I don't wake up too late because I got to do shit as well. Yeah, thanks so much for the super chats, everyone. I appreciate everyone who's regular in here. And yeah, look out for the video tomorrow. Live stream next Tuesday, I think. Yeah, live stream next Tuesday. And I haven't got much else to say. Yeah, Kavernacle Extra, if you want to catch up on the stream, should post this stream here tomorrow. And yeah, Ultimate Marble Stand. I have a bachelor's and I have a master's degree, so fuck you. Yeah, that's everything. So yeah, thanks for the super chats, everyone. Had a really fun conversation tonight. If you got anything to ever message me, DM on Discord, DM on Instagram, and yeah, just look for the video tomorrow about this time. All right, everyone. Thanks so much, and see you.